If you've gone through life thinking that all millionaires were born with a silver spoon in their mouths, maybe it's about time you adjusted your perspective. The difference between poverty and wealth is mostly a matter of mindset and the little habits we practice in our everyday lives. It's often said that the ability to make money is a skill totally separate from the ability to keep it. Welcome to Luxury Plush, your gateway to luxury and wealth creation. Be sure to subscribe for amazing content. Today we are looking at 7 habits of 1. Good at failing. A millionaire habit that many of us might struggle with is that they are good at failing. They are good at getting back up when having failed at something. Most millionaires seem to see failure as an opportunity to learn and improve. This can include failing at something multiple times. It teaches perseverance at the same time. 2. Surround yourself with the right people. This is something I have been focusing on a lot recently, through what I consume on social media to who I surround myself with in my day-to-day life. A millionaire habit is to surround yourself with the right people. Those who are motivated and driven, who will push you to achieve the goals you have set yourself. You tend to emulate the habits of the people you interact with regularly, so choose wisely. You need to think well about the people you spend time with because your group of peers totally reflects who you are. In our minds, we have something called neurons, and its function is to imitate what we see in others. So if you were watching a movie or a sport, you get emotionally involved although you aren't taking part in it. The same happens with your friends. Whoever you spend time with, you will become after a while because you will start imitating their habits, thoughts, and behaviors. They say, if you spend time with 9 broke and devastated people, you'll be the 10th. So, you need to review your social network and determine on a scale from 0 to 10 the following. Do your friends help you to adopt a healthy lifestyle and mindset? Do they help you to achieve your goals and be a successful person? Are they influencing you in a positive and good way? 3. Nourishing your brain and continuous learning. You are what you eat. How many times did you hear this? I bet you heard it a lot but didn't pay enough attention to it. Everything you eat is very important and plays a huge role in achieving your goals, especially the foods that are good for your brain. So, rate yourself now on a scale from 1 to 10. How often do you eat mind-nourishing foods, and how healthy and good is your diet? If you haven't watched our video, Health is Wealth, please do. Knowledge is a huge ocean that you can never drink enough of. If you want to grow a healthier body, you work out and eat healthily. The same goes for the brain, you have to feed it well with food and knowledge too. So, on a scale from 0 to 10, rate your learning habits, and how often do you try to learn new things or feed your mind with knowledge? 4. Always thinking about the long term. Successful millionaires always have their personal vision in mind. They know which direction they are heading in. They have an end game in mind or the bigger picture. Whenever someone tries to distract them, they readjust their focus and double down on their goals. 5. They don't act rich. Thomas Stanley, author of Stop Acting Rich and Start Living Like a Real Millionaire, said that most prestige makes of cars, 86% are driven by non-millionaires. Yes, people with very high incomes, high levels of wealth are more likely to drive status automobiles. But in sheer numbers, the largest consumer segment for pricey cars, vodkas and homes is not the millionaire population, it is the aspirational. Stanley adds, these are people who think they are acting rich via their adoption of prestige brands, but in most cases they are only acting like each other. The reason? They're not willing to spend the money on a premium vehicle that is going to drop up to 70% in value within the first 4 years. It's also why they avoid leasing cars because it ultimately costs more money. Instead, they invest in items that increase in value. 6. They're entrepreneurs. According to the book, Millionaire Next Door, 20% of the affluent households in America are headed by retirees. Of the remaining 80%, more than 2/3 are headed by self-employed owners of businesses. In America, fewer than 1 in 5 households, or about 18%, is headed by a self-employed business owner or professional. But these self-employed people are 4 times more likely to be millionaires than those who work for others. Even though it's completely possible to become a millionaire working for someone else, millionaires would rather earn their wealth doing something they love. After all, life's too short. 7. Simplify your life. Your ability to make good choices deteriorates in quality after an extended period of decision-making. Simplify your life as much as possible so you become productive. Put a price tag on your time and outsource things that take too much of your time but can be done for less by a third party and even faster. Just because you can cut the grass doesn't mean you should. We love to hear from you. Be sure to leave your comments below.